Okay, how are you doing? It's a nice sunny afternoon. It's a Saturday. We've just finished up the lawns, and I've been inspired by a good mate, Mr. Marco Pierre Bayless. I've been on the road with him doing some great food service activations with big customers, and the theme was Americana and beef. So we thought my eldest daughter here, Isabella, say hi.
Hi.
She's doing her assignment in home science, or what do they call it, food technology these days, and they're learning all about burgers. So why not have the opportunity to practice 100% beef burger right here at home and then have it for lunch? Good idea?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, come over here, cameraman. So what we got some fresh chuck mince. So I went straight to the butcher shop and I got this grounded perfection in perfection. Say hello, Ollie, to the camera.
Hello.
Right. And what we're going to do is it's been gone through the mincer twice, so it's a bit coarse, but it's got a lot of fat in it, and that's very important when you're doing your burgers. You must have a lot of fat in it because fat brings juiciness. Juiciness brings a beautiful mouthfeel, and that's what burgers are all about. So these are Americana street food burgers that we're going to be doing today. So, Bella, what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to make one, you're going to copy me. So grab a bit of mince, say about this much, all right, in your hand, and I'm just putting mince. I'm not seasoning it, I'm not adding breadcrumbs, I'm not adding onion, I'm not adding egg yolk, I'm just the mince, all right, straight here. And then I want you to kind of like throw it because it's got a lot of fat in it, all right? And it'll start to form into a patty. And then turn it around in your hands like that. Alright, turn it around and kind of mold it like you're doing Play-Doh back in the days of primary school. And then down, and that's the kind of meat patty we're looking for. We only got small buns, but I want it nice and thick. I don't want it too thin because I want that gelatinous meat feel when I eat it. So we'll put it in there. Give me a look at that. It's a bit thin, honey. I'd add a bit more. Right, do it about that much. Now, turn it around. Yeah, now pat it. That fat will bring that together. Yeah. Right, yeah. You know what we're going to do? I even just slap it like that, right? Straight over. And then we form that. And we want it nice and thick. Say about, I don't know, 2 to 3 centimetres. Okay? That's a nice little patty. And see all the fat in it? Fat is flavour. Don't be scared of it. Chuck meat. So I didn't get just the mince. I went in and got chuck steak and put it through twice through the mincer. If you haven't got a mincer at home, you have to go to your butcher. Okay. So what we do, we've got our lovely chaga over here. Bill, come on over. And Olivia. And stand back, all of you. Just going to spray a bit of oil just to nap. So we can do our burgers, and those burgers, we're just going to put them straight on top. So, right here, Bill, look, bang, you put one on. Don't burn your hand, just grab it from the top and drop it. Probably a bit hot for you, Olivia. And do another one right, no, here, where the coals are, you want it nice and hot. Yeah, that's it. All right, and then we'll do 4, because there's 4 of us and we all want to eat. All right. So what we've done, cameraman, if you just come in here on these burgers, we've got nice charcoal here, and I've oiled the plate, and we're just and that lovely gelatinous chuck meat. So chuck comes from the neck and the shoulder of the animal. That's just going to smoke here and cook. All that fat, because it comes from a quite fatty bit of the animal, dripping down on the coals and then giving it flame up. I don't want too much flame because it'll blacken my meat, so I'll just move that over. But that flame is flavour. So that fat is hitting those coals and returning and licking back up and infusing into our burgers. And they're going to be great. So we'll just wait a bit, we'll just have a look. Oh yeah. Probably a little early to turn it. But they won't take long at all, let me tell you. Alright, our burgers are going well. So while we've got our burgers going, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some French fries on. So we'll just put the lid on our burgers here so they can smoke along. And if you come over here, what I've done earlier, right, prior to everyone, is that we've got some chips and I've hand cut these potatoes and then I've blanched them in water And then just put a bit of salt, and then I've taken them out and put them on some parchment paper or greaseproof paper and then refrigerated them. And now we'll get our oil nice and hot. Let's cook some French fries for our beautiful burgers. You can't have a burger without, well, I wouldn't call these French fries, I'd call these thick cut potato chips. Alright, our burgers, they're going well. It's got a nice little bit of caramelisation on them, and I got the hood down because I really want that smoke to hit the top and then rebound on our burgers. But I'm going to take them a bit more well done for my girls, but for me I like mine just medium. Over here with the chips. And see how they're getting a nice big skin on them? Nice thick chips. Nothing beats homemade, guys. So, while we're waiting for those, what's going on our burgers? Well, I've got some Best Foods, real mayonnaise, that's an American brand. Heinz tomato ketchup, the best ketchup I reckon for burgers. It's the original, and we're going Americana theme. That's the whole reason for it for today. We've got some American mustard. I've got some fine diced onion, not cooked. I've got some Westmont pickles. And some American Jack cheese. Shredded lettuce. And finally we've got a beautiful brioche bun. We'll come back to you shortly and we'll commence our burger construction. Okay, Bill, so we've got our burgers done. They're nice and they're gelatinous and they're resting. We've got everything else on. We've got our chips on. We've eaten a few of them. Time to cook the brioche bun. So we just want to lightly toast these bad boys. Not long at all. Multitask, give my chips a bit of a stir. We just want to get a grill mark on these buns, like that. We'll continue. And we are ready. So, Isabella, come on over. So to start off a good burger, what you need is a mayonnaise. So I want you, on these four, to put just a double of mayonnaise, just a little bit like that. Can you do that? Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's enough. Move fast. Now go on to the next one. Yep. Wonderful. Alright, now at the back of the spoon, what we'll do is I just want to give it a nice swirl and make sure we cover the whole of our heel. And you have to just be very rustic with that. Can you do the other two for me? Yeah. Now, I want you to give a nice zigzag of ketchup, right? So this is fun. This is the fun bit. Put your spoon over here. Right, like that. Some people like to put it on the top. I'm a little different. I've done it for you. You can go the mustard. Go the mustard. We've got some American mustard. Go for it. Give me a nice squeeze on top. Yeah, that's it. Like this. You don't want it in one spot, so just go liberal. Bang. Alright. Go like that in the other two. Yeah, that's enough. And do it again on the last one. That's enough. Beautiful. Now, our cheeseburgers. These fat bad boys. Oh, look at that. See what I was meaning about that fat in that burger, Bill?
Mm.
See how it's just nice and gelatinous now?
Yeah.
We'll put that on. There's our burgers. And on the top of my burger, I like to put even a little bit more mayonnaise. Just a little stab, stab, just a dab. And we'll get the cheese and we'll put it over the top of those burgers. And that'll emulsify because those meat is pretty hot, right? And then we'll get some ground onion, put it on top of our heels here. Nice and plentiful with it. And then last of all, Bella, I want you to put the pickles on top of the onion. Don't be shy. Yeah. And then just a little bit of lettuce. You can do it your own way. Some people like to put lettuce underneath. I like all the meat and sauces together and the crunch at the top. That's my only preference. You can do the burgers however you want. And then straight over the top. Bad boys. Bad boys for life. 2, 3. Oh yeah, baby. 4. Right, and we can see those burgers there and that cheese starting to emulsify over the top of the meat. And yeah, I know people are going to criticize me and say, why didn't you put the lettuce at the bottom? But I want the crunch at the bottom and I want the meat and sauce all together. So that's just my opinion. You know, you can have whatever burgers you want, but that's the way that I do it. We all have our individual preferences. Now, to finish off, clean up this area here. And we've got a little burger shells here. This is going to be very cool.
Yeah.
And we'll get our chips out with our spider, our fresh French fries, and have a look how golden these are. Cameraman. Twice cooked, blanched, then refrigerated on parchment paper or greaseproof paper, then flash fried, and that's how you get those real crunchy chips, right? Everyone loves crunch. And we got a favourite, some of the beautiful Saxa from Adam Moore. Man, be liberal with the salt and give them a shake. Get all that salt through those chips. Alright, it's plate up time. So, Berkey burger, French fries, Berkey burger, French fries, Berkey burger, French fries, my man. And if we come over here, we'll just finish off. That is Isabella and Sam's kick-ass burger with homemade French fries. You're better on beef. Take it away. Enjoy. This is what it's all about. You're better on beef, baby. In your face. Right. Come on your chips, Bill. Hey, how good is that? Get it all over. It's got to be messy.
Why?
It's got to be messy. That's the experience. Huh? We'll catch you next time. We love it. Cheers. Bye.